Right, welcome in everyone, glad you could join me. So I'm making this video on the back of the 10-point deduction against Everton. We have to touch on that very briefly before we go on to Manchester City. So first of all, was the deduction against Everton fair? Sorry Everton fans, probably yes. They broke the rules, they've had to take their medicine, and they've responded very well to it as a club, to be fair. But let's be straight about this. There is something very not fair going on, and of course that is clubs like Chelsea and more notably Manchester City breaking the rules and not being punished at all as yet. We're told that these things are being looked into. Are they? We've only got the Football League or the Premier League's word for that, for what that's worth. But I thought today, let's be devil's advocate. Let's just say that Manchester City are guilty of breaking the rules, and may I remind you that they are staring down the barrel of over 100 charges against them for financial irregularities. I'll let that sink in. Over 100 charges. So, like I say, let's move it forward and say that they are guilty. So what sort of punishment should Manchester City be looking at? In light of the fact that Everton got a 10-point deduction, and I think a points deduction is the normal sort of tariff for these offences. But first of all, let's look at the word punishment. To my mind, it's got to be something that hurts or inconveniences the club, at the very least something that deters them from committing the same offences in the future. And to be honest, a 10-point deduction against Manchester City does none of those things. 10 points against Manchester City is nothing. I think I'm right in saying that in recent seasons a 10-point deduction and they would still have won the Premier League twice, and in several other seasons not finished any lower than second. So as a punishment, 10 points doesn't do it, does it? It would be like giving a 50 quid parking ticket to a millionaire. They wouldn't take any notice. So what are we going to do? How many points should they get? Some people are talking about bypassing the points deduction and going straight to relegation down to the Championship or lower. Well, that would certainly tick the boxes of a punishment, but the problem is it's not really fair on all the other clubs that are in the division that they get sent down to, because Manchester City are certainly going to be promoted, and so there's one promotion slot gone, not going to be available to the other teams. Moreover, everyone's got to play Manchester City twice that season, so there's probably 6 points they won't get. So not very fair on the other clubs in the division. If I'm in the Championship or League One, I don't want Manchester City dropped into my division, thank you very much. So brings us on to probably the ultimate punishment, which is expulsion from the Football League, which would mean effectively curtains for the club. So that's not going to happen, is it? So what is going to happen? What are we going to do with these people? Let me know in the comments. I would be interested to know what you all think. So if you've enjoyed our little chat today, please leave a like, obviously a comment, tell me what you think should be happening to Manchester City, and of course hit that subscribe button. You know it makes sense. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you in the next one.